Well, you still haven't figured out what you're doing this weekend with your honey?
Eat some lasagna. Well, let Cupid, Mrs. Grant from 94.9 MIXfm help you out with today's Pasa. Mrs. Grant, look, I'm sure Greg and Bobby are pretty upset they didn't get to come do Pasa this Friday.
First of all, so that they could wish you happy birthday, and second of all, so that they could enjoy this delicious lasagna
Yes,
that
fun.
Heather put together. This is delicious.
I know.
This is my day. I'm so glad that I'm here.
I know. So you're like, oh, Pasa this Friday?
I
There.
get food, and I didn't even know that I was going to be the beneficiary of this, but it's
Yes.
delicious.
Oh, good.
So thank you.
Well, all for Tina.
And I'm sure, of course, people are going to be doing some nice dining this weekend, but you've got some other events that they can also check out.
Yeah, well, if you're, a mom or a dad with kids or grandparents who want to do something with kids, the 61st annual Tucson Gem and Mineral Showcase is the place to take your
I love the
children.
picture of Greg.
That is such a great picture. They have geodes the size of, well, much bigger than some of the people that I know. And I got to be down there yesterday, and it was just amazing how much of it is education there. A lot of people like to do the satellite shows because they want to buy gems and minerals for themselves. But a lot of times it's about teaching the kids and having them learn. And they have this whole junior education center where when the kids come in, these students from the U of A take them in and they kind of give them like this little tutorial so that as they make their way through the Gem and Minerals show, they know if they're looking at geodes or if they're looking at minerals or if they're looking at crystals or if they're looking at fossils. And so it's a lot more interactive and they see it in a very different way. And so I had a great time down there yesterday just kind of wandering around looking, and it takes up the entire exhibition hall and then it goes down into the arena. And this thing, 61 years ago when it started in the gym of an elementary school here in Tucson.
Wow, I didn't know
So
that.
it has grown to be this amazing thing, and you just wander around and have a good time. It's open today, tomorrow, and Sunday. This is the last weekend for it and the only weekend that it's open. Tickets you can purchase at the door for $10 for adults. Kids under 14 are in free. And if you're active military or a senior, today you get $2 off admission to get in. And it looks like for hours today, we're looking at 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, but today and tomorrow is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
So it's really nice. It's a good thing to do with kids if
Exactly.
you want to do something fun. So I'm taking my son to do that tomorrow so that I can go do the romantic evening thing after, because then I've already taken care of that part of it. And speaking of romantic evening, one of the most romantic movies ever is playing at the Loft tomorrow night. It's Casablanca.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, and so it's so cool that they're doing this on Valentine's night at 7 p.m. at the Loft Cinema. I'm sure it'll probably be packed, so you probably want to call in advance where that is concerned. There is concerts in town this weekend. The first one that we're talking about is tonight, and it is at Desert Diamond Casino down in Sarita in the Diamond Center. And Maricela is her name, and she is a Latin pop classics performer. So that should be fun there tonight. And then another classic is Gladys Knight.
Legend.
Right?
Yes.
Could you imagine being able to see her in person here in Tucson?
Oh, yeah. Being able to see her, it's Valentine's weekend. Oh, that is just love right there.
Yes,
Is
absolutely.
that the Fox Theater? Is that right?
That's
It's
right.
just my favorite theater.
It's the
here in
perfect,
town, yeah.
perfect place to do it. She's here Sunday night. There'll be an orchestra with her and stuff. I think it would just be a great capper to the weekend. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And we also have, we have kids love. We were talking about taking the kids out.
Right.
We've got lovey-dovey for the husband and wife and, the couples. We also have some puppy love.
Puppy love. I just think this is so great. This is the weekend. So PAC, as we all know it, so Pima Animal and Care Center. So they got this grant for $4,250 from PetSmart Charities so that they can have this national adoption weekend so that you can adopt pets all weekend long. And what they're going to do is they are going to forego the adoption fees for families. So as long as you qualify, they're going to forego that for you. And then if you're more along the lines of wanting to adopt a dog, they're doing that at the PetSmart at I-19 in Irvington. If you're more along the side of wanting to adopt a cat, you can do that at the PetSmart at Oracle and Wetmore. And if you're just looking for puppies, dogs, cats, they are also doing it at the PAC shelter there on Silver Bell Road, and they will also waive those adoption fees for you and your family for those pets during that time. The only thing that will be required will be the standard $15 license fee. But otherwise, you can adopt a pet for free and take them home and give them a little love, and they can love you back.
Perfect, just for
Unconditional.
Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a busy weekend here in Tucson. Mrs.
yeah.
Grant, thank you so much for being on and giving us the rundown
Thank
for the
you.
weekend.
Enjoy lasagna.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
And you can listen to the Morning Mix every weekday morning on 94.9 MIXfm, Tucson's at-work station. To find out more, just head over to MIXfm.com.
And we're happy to mention your event during our next K-Pasa segment. Just send us an email with all the information to kpasa@TucsonMorningBlend.com.